Hello! So today I want to talk about basically some EG related stuff, of course, you know, because EG fan forever, BopTube TV. Okay, I'll stop. But anyways, I want to talk about electronic games that I thought existed but actually don't, or what I thought certain electronic games were, or how they worked. So let's just start with the Bop It Extreme 3. Yep, I thought there was a Bop It Extreme 3. So a couple years ago, it was either I'm remembering it wrong, or there was an eBay listing of an Extreme 2 that was called an Extreme 3. So that's Bop It Extreme 3. Next is the Bop It Simon. Now, I know Cat has made a concept of this, but I thought there was actually a Bop It Simon. And I thought that it kind of looked like a Simon Swipe with a big Bop It button in the middle or something, but I don't think that exists. Okay, those are the two that I can think of when I think of electronic games that don't actually exist that I thought existed. Next, let's talk about games that do exist, but I didn't know what they really looked like until later. So, the funniest one first, and I think is actually kind of a cool concept in how I thought of it, is Brain Shift. Now, I thought that Brain Shift was a big pink helmet that you put on your head, and there were little levers on it that had colors next to them, and that you shifted each individual lever towards the color that it said. And I also thought the colors on Brain Shift were, I think, white, green, blue, red, orange, and purple, I think, but maybe I just mixed Brain Warp in there or something, who knows. So that one's pretty funny. Another one I can think of is I thought that Loops was a game that didn't stand up, and this was a recent one that I thought until I got my Loops. I thought you laid it down. It was like a flat game, and then you were able to put your hands through the loops, but no, it stands up, which makes more sense, to be fair. That's why it has those feet that you have to screw in to help it stand. So that's kind of recent. And I also thought that the Torques sounded different from when I saw it a couple years ago, and then I actually kind of started getting into electronic games and watched more about them, or got my own, but I don't really recall how I thought it sounded. I think I also swear I recall that the Torques only went up to 50, which, no. What was that? Okay. So, I think that's about it. I'm trying to think, were there any more whatsoever? No, I really don't think so. So, thank you guys for watching this kind of random video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!